Gemini, I'm looking at your cards. All right, I did two different decks this time. I normally don't. But they both wanted to be used and they told me what order, blah, blah, blah. So the fairy, I've got a 6-card reading. The top row is the fairies, 3 cards from the fairies, and underneath are 3 cards from the archangels. And I'm looking at your reading right now. It's fucking awesome. I mean, I'm jealous of your reading. I'm a Leo. So Geminis, this is amazing. So the first card we have from the fairies on the top is the Magician. Okay, so this is you can do anything. So I really like during this new moon, this is a time to draw a line in the sand on July 31st in a couple of days. And I don't even remember my new moon readings, but go over it just to see, because this August can be this amazing, I mean, I'm going to say it is an amazing forward moving month where you feel like your career is taking off and opportunities are happening and you're letting go of a lot of worry. This is you can do anything. Take charge of your life, but don't take charge of your life. Well, yes, take charge of your life, but it's not a control thing. It's not it's a decision thing. Like, this is how it's going to be. I'm going to feel happy and free. I'm going to be this way. I'm going to have this in my life, and I'm going to make sure it's not like I'm going to release all fear around it. It's done. So that's the take charge of your life and make the decisions based on your connection, passion, not based on fear. So not reacting. I'm going to have this so that I won't. Like, it's not a reaction. It's I'm taking charge. I'm in charge. I decide, but I'm not reacting. Okay. So that is amazing. The second card you've got is the Dreamer. So you've got, this is actually the major arcana number 1, and this is 0. So this can be the end and the beginning too. So I love it that it's after 1. This is saying embrace your true purpose. So what that tells me is that when you're taking charge, it's because you are embracing your true purpose. Okay. And it might, it's going to coincide with what you do. So it's not like all of a sudden you're going to be, but you're going to be bringing in your multidimensional self into your career, and a lot of the fear is going to be going away. It's an amazing month, you guys. I'm really excited for you. Begin a new adventure and trust yourself. So when you're feeling fear and worry and self-doubt, that is not trusting yourself. Now, that's not wrong. We all do it. I'm not saying don't be human. You know what I mean? When people are like, well, why are you angry? Maybe you should raise your vibe. I'm like, shut up. We're human. Okay. It's okay to be worried. It's okay. But to see what you're doing, to be like, oh, I'm worrying. I know I'm worrying. I'm going to ask it to be taken care of. So I'm not telling you not to be your worried self when you go from like, it's fine, I'm worried. It's fine. I'm like the Gemini, the two parts. So begin a new adventure. Don't stress about your worry and keep asking that to be taken care of. And you're going to be on your true purpose and know that you are. And the last card of the fairies is, yes, it's time to take action. It's fearless and happy, pursuing your most treasured dreams. This is amazing. I'm telling you, you guys, August is amazing for you guys. So you're going to be releasing a lot of fear, realizing the magic you can make. It'll be blowing your mind. And they're saying, don't worry, because you'll be like, is this real? Is this? Am I left? So don't even worry about that. We all do it. So it's not like, just look at your worry for what it is and have a great time. Have a great time doing it. Underneath the Magician, your first card is the Knight of Ariel. There's so much to accomplish. This is the first card. This is a linear reading, by the way. Well, it's kind of both, but I'm going to call it a linear rather than an infinity, even though it's got elements of both. Make a very detailed plan. So this is like make a plan from what if you could do anything. That's what they want you to make a plan from. Not make like contingency, not that kind of plan. They want you to make a detailed plan about what do you really want? Like if you had no fear, that's what they want you to do. So they want you to go and expand. You know, if you're in business with other people, do you want to have your own business? If you don't, that's totally fine. But you also want to do like, if you could do whatever, and then notice if you keep doing notice if you're putting constraints on it in any way. And you might not even notice until you realize, you look at it again, you come back later and you're like, oh yeah, I kept that limiting based on some unknown limit I had. Okay. And by that, I mean, I think you know what I mean, but by that, I mean, like someone, I remember I was looking at houses in Boulder, and this, another angel person was with me. I'd met her with Radley Valentine in Denver, and she was a realtor. So we were looking at houses, and I got into the car. I was in Denver, but we were going to Boulder, and she got in the car. She goes, "Oh, by the way, I asked for 1,000,000 angels to come with us." And I remember, like, I didn't even know that was a limit. And I remember going, like, "Can you do that? Is that allowed?" Just like it's a limit I didn't even know I had. So that's what they said when they're saying write down things. Under the dreamer, which is kind of like pursue your dreams, is the 4 of Gabriel, which is clarity and it's celebration, the time for celebration. So this is celebrate good times. Come on. But this is celebrating yourself, abundant rewards for hard work. But your hard work isn't your actual work that you think you do. Your hard work is has been undoing your own self-imposed stuff. So you're going to feel freer and lighter, and the abundance is manifesting, So the last card is the Ace of Spring. It's time to take action. You've been taking action. And underneath that, you have the Magician again from the Archangels underneath your action card, saying you can manifest the life you want. You've got a Magician up top with the fairies in the beginning, and you're ending underneath with the angels on the Magician. So this is a magical time. You can do so much. I'm so excited for you guys, and have an awesome August.